Working as a cheesemonger, you'd often say, well, it's this Montbéliard cow, the fantastic milk that it produces. But is that it? If you watch the cows come in to milk here at Fen Farm Dairy, they're all different shapes and sizes, different colours, different patterns. So that's not just Montbéliard at work there, is it? There's other stuff happening. So I want to find out today what else is in the herd here at Fen Farm Dairy. So I'm going to go and find Johnny somewhere in a field just outside Bungay, and I want to find out what makes up the herd here at Fen Farm Dairy, what makes it so unique.
It makes your herd more unique, having, you know, all of these different sort of shapes and sizes and colours. I mean, you know, people associate us with a herd of Montbéliard cows, the remnants of a Holstein herd. So going back 10 years ago, all of this lot would have been black and white, and they would have been very tall cows. Whereas now we've got purebred Montbéliard. So like this girl here is probably the granddaughter of a French cow. This one here is probably the daughter of a French cow. And the reason I say that is this cow is more mature. And then you've got like these little ones here. So we realized that some of our milk in May and June, the fat content of the milk wasn't high enough, so that we didn't have enough cream in our milk. So we bred some Jersey into the herd to increase the fat levels of the milk, to try and get our cheese more creamy in the summertime, so it was less dry. And then interesting here, this one is a much thinner cow, so her grandmother would have been a Holstein. She's not tall enough to be a Holstein cross Montbéliard, but she's still black and white, so therefore she's the next generation on, so she's 3/4 Montbéliard, 1/4 Holstein. All right.
The brown and white ones here, they are pure Montbéliard. Then you'll see something like this. This is a Montbéliard, but that's out of a black and white cow which was bred with a Montbéliard.
Grandmother was a Holstein, probably.
Yeah. Or a Frisian cow. 90% of the time, the Montbéliard head always comes on the...
It always comes white, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Even on the Anguses, they come, their heads,
Yeah,
even though an Angus is like pure black normally, it's comes out with a white head.
These were all born in August, in the first 2 weeks.
When you were having your calving block, what we call a block is a period of time when the cows calve all at the same time. That runs on for about
10 weeks.
10 weeks. And if you try to get the first 3 weeks, because the cow's cycle from coming on heat is every 21 days. So the first 3 weeks of breeding, you try your hardest to get dairy heifers. So you breed everything to dairy.
So when we come to breed 2 years' time, for these to calve, they will hopefully calve in the first 3 weeks again.
Only trouble is this year, someone somehow slipped in this dairy in the last 3 weeks. So how did that come about, Sean?
Well, we had a bull, what they thought was an Aberdeen Angus, but that it wasn't. It was a Montbéliard bull, but that was just...
I think I'd put it down that Sean actually just likes having more cows on the farm. He don't want beef, he just wants more dairy.
The cow, you know, has always interested me ever since as a little lad. You know, I've been on a farm all my life, and the genetics of a cow is unbelievable when you think of it. What you're trying to do is make animals that, you know, fit your system and the best of their abilities.
Before, it was all about trying to get the most milk from the cows and a successful run dairy farm using that formula. You know, when you think about it, like, you're trying to get everything uniform and everything, because that's the sort of like a way as humans we all work towards. Like, you know, you have to have the collection, or you have to have them all the same. But actually it really doesn't matter. And in fact, probably no one else on the planet who has got cows has quite got the split of breeds as what we have. That makes us unique. The different varieties of plant, what the cow is eating, makes us unique. And the fact that we're from soils down in the Waveney Valley makes it all unique. And that's where, you know, things like cheeses and wines, those things actually do all really matter, because all of those small things add up to one big thing. What matters is actually being different, not the norm. And that's what people are buying into. They're buying into not only hopefully a good piece of cheese which you enjoy eating, but a story behind it. You know, you can't get that anywhere else.
Have you ever been a conformist in your life, do you think? Or do you think non-conformity is something that you're kind of drawn to?
I'm pretty good at being a non-conformant. It's something I've just naturally chosen to be all my life, really. I think proving something works which isn't the norm, I think that's kind of quite fun.